Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to step inside the shed because I've got something really cool to show you guys. And now, before we get too into this video, I have been slacking on getting some gun content in general, specifically SD9 videos out. I get overloaded with people on Instagram and YouTube asking about the SD9, asking for more videos on the SD9, asking if I'm doing any machine work on the pistol or any pistol. And as of right now, I am way too overwhelmed again to try and take on any more work. I have had a whole lot of stuff going on. I mean, we're in the shed and, well, I can't show you too much of the stuff. I've had a whole lot of projects I've been working on, and most of them all at the same time. So really crazy. I've got a ton of projects I'm working on now and that I have planned in the future, trying to do a bunch of them at the same time and spend time with family and work and continue to make videos on YouTube while I'm doing all that stuff. So it's really stressful, but you know what, I'm gonna stick it through. Yeah, but my check out my work table here with all of my stuff on it. See, this is just a bunch of crap from a bunch of different projects I'm working on. Yeah, that's part of a video that is probably not on YouTube yet, so I won't talk too much about that. And this little thing over here, I've been working on that. There's going to be another video on that I'm not going to talk about either, but if you know what this is, it has something to do with a video. This is another video. And then some other videos, other projects I'm working on. But first, this guy. This is what we're going to be talking about today. So we are talking today, another video on the SD9VE pistol and this new item that I've been wanting somebody to come out with. I've had a bunch of people on YouTube tell me to make one, and for a while I was seriously giving some thought about it. The only thing is I could eventually pull it off. I just don't know how long it would take, and it would take a long time trying to do other stuff at work, so I wouldn't be able to do it while I was working, and I have other stuff to do, so it would have taken a really long time. But I had thought about it for a while. I don't know how long, because I was doing a whole bunch of stuff with this pistol. That was a big thing that I really wanted, and a lot of people have asked questions about it, and somebody finally came out with one, and there's a lot of controversy over it, which we'll get into, but we're gonna show it off. Obviously, you probably know what it is since it's probably the thumbnail and title of this video. But before we get into that and I really show it to you, I have started doing this in all of the new SD9 videos, because if I don't do it, I have an enormous amount of people asking me questions about different stuff. What is this? What is that? Where'd you get it? Stuff like that. So we're going to go take a minute or two and go over everything on this and what I did to it. All right, so first up, magazine extension. You can get these. You used to be able to get it from Midway USA. That is where I got mine when I first got it. I did find out from Apex, this is made by Apex, but you couldn't get it on their website. The only place I think that you could get it was Midway USA. And then I did find out that Apex actually added it on their website at apextactical.com, I think it is. Magazine extension, it does add 2 to 3 extra rounds on your magazine. The frame here, we have a stick-on grip from Talon Grips. There are a couple of companies that make these, I think. This one just came from Talon Grips. I've used them on a couple of pistols and different grips and stuff like that. I like it. You peel it off, stick it on, and it stays on there pretty good. So, did put a grip on here from Talon Grips. This light is a light from Dagger Defense. This one is the DDSD07. I think I did a video on this. I've done a couple of videos with some of their stuff. So we're not going to talk too much about that. There's videos on that. But the light is from Dagger Defense. Also down here, one of the most highly recommended upgrades I tell everybody for this pistol is a trigger upgrade. Now you can get a trigger kit upgrade and a spring kit upgrade. I recommend you do them both. I don't think you can get them all at the same time. You do have to buy the trigger kit and the spring kit. I recommend you do them both. This one actually also came from Apex Tactical. There's a new one that came out not too long ago that I can never remember the name of the trigger or who made it, but I have talked about the comparison between them. I haven't tried it. I just did a video on just the statistics about each one. But this one that I really like and recommend, I don't have anything bad to say about it, is the trigger and spring kit upgrade, also from Apex. Now let's move on to the slide. I did mount an optic up here. It is machined. The slide is machined to accept this optic. I did this at the shop. I didn't buy any adapter or anything. I machined it to the slide. And the red dot on here is a Vortex Venom, which I highly recommend, and I really, really love this red dot from Vortex. It's pretty affordable. I think it's like $200. It might even be cheaper than that, but it's a good price for what you get here. It's not overpriced, and it's not a cheap optic, so it's really good. If you're in the market to dish out $200 for one of these things, I do recommend the Vortex Venom. With the slide, as I said, I did machine this for this red dot, and I also machined this port here at the shop on the mill. I did a video on all that also. Now the last thing is the barrel. This is actually the stock barrel, and what I did was I put this in the lathe and faced the front of it to be flush with the end of the slide here. Once I did that, I did a crown in here. It's a countersink, crown, countersink. People call it different things, but just to give it a really cool look. That doesn't really do anything performance-wise, really, just looks really cool, and I wanted that. So I faced it to the length that I wanted to be flush at the end of the slide, put the crown in there, then I sent it over to Titanium Gun that did the titanium nitride coating. I've done a couple of videos with them also. So that is the whole custom SD9VE so far. And then finally today, there is another upgrade that I have been waiting for a very long time. A lot of you have been waiting to hear about this for a very long time. It is the new extended threaded barrel from Apex. Now, before we get too into this, I do want to tell you that Apex did sponsor this video. I did not pay for this barrel. They did send it to me. However, Apex did not contact me over this. I'm a big fan of the SD9VE. I've done a bunch of videos on the SD9VE on YouTube. It is probably the most popular thing I've done on YouTube, so I keep getting people all the time telling me to do different videos on the pistol. So I have been waiting for somebody to make one of these. They finally did. I actually had a viewer tell me about it. I didn't know. I didn't hear it from Apex Tactical. Like I said, they didn't contact me over this. I reached out to them. I did a video on, I think it was one of the SD9VE videos, and a viewer commented on the video and said something about this. And I think I told him, no, you're wrong or you're crazy or something, because I hadn't heard anything about it. And he said something else about it. So I went online and looked, and sure enough, they had come out with one. Then it wasn't available. That was either in December of 2019 or January of 2020 this year. And looked online, found it, and they weren't offering it yet, but you could place a pre-order for it. And that was you could place pre-order for it in January, I believe. Now they are out. You can go to Apex Tactical and buy one of these. So like I said, Apex did sponsor the video. They did not reach out to me. I reached out to them because I really, really wanted to try this thing and do a video on it. So I reached out to Apex Tactical. They said, yeah, we'll do a video with you. So they sent the barrel out so I could do a video on it and show you guys and talk about it. So I'm really, really excited about it. I did also get a patch and a sticker. I think I've gotten one of these in every box I've gotten anything from Apex. I don't know if everybody does or if they just like me or what. But yeah, that's it. All right. The barrel. And it does come in this little cover thingy. And this is it. All right, so this is supposed to be a drop-in, no special fitment cutting, any kind of stuff like that. It is supposed to be a drop-in barrel for this pistol. Before we put it in, let's go over some of the things about this barrel. One thing that is really cool that other people might do this, I'm not totally sure, but it is a pretty cool idea. And it also does come with a thread protector. You get the thread protector when you get the barrel. On the thread protector, it has a O-ring down in here only on one side that's already installed and everything. The thread protector does come on the barrel. But if you take it off, you'll notice there's a already installed O-ring in there only on one side. And on the edge of this barrel, the thread doesn't go all the way to the end of the barrel. There is a turn down spot with no thread on there. Now this thread protector will only go on one way. The O-ring is on this side here, so it prevents you from getting to the threads. You flip it over, it'll only go in one way. And you screw it on, and then when you get down about 1/16 of an inch away from all the way on, you can feel it'll start to get tighter. That is that O-ring touching that turn down surface, so it's a really nice seal that will hold this thread protector in place, which will hopefully prevent it from unscrewing off at a bad time. But it's really secure. I mean, not loose at all, fits really nice. That's a really cool feature I really like about this. So let's go over some of the features about this. As you can tell, I do have the SD9VE. I don't have the SD40VE. This is a 9mm barrel. I am not for certain, but pretty positive that you can only get this in 9mm. I don't know if it's in the works to come out with a 40 version or what, but right now I'm almost 100% sure that they only have one barrel and it is for the SD9. Also saying that this is for the SD and the SD9VE series. Two different pistols, but they have this for both. Like I said, this is supposed to be a completely drop-in barrel, no fitment required. It is going to replace your stock 4-inch barrel on your SD9. And this is a cold hammer forged stainless steel barrel. Very, very nice. And it does have a black melanite finish on it. It does have a 1-to-10 twist rate, and the thread on here, just like I'm pretty sure every 9mm barrel anybody makes, the thread is a half 28 thread. And if you're interested, the Apex tactical part number for this barrel is 105-034. And the big thing that everybody is going to be asking about this barrel is price. How much is it? Now, I'm sure all of you are well aware that barrels are pretty expensive. It's an expensive upgrade for any firearm. It does come with a price tag of $199.95. That's the MSRP. That's how much it is on Apex Tactical. I don't know if it will ever go down, if you'll be able to buy this anywhere else other than Apex, and their price will be a little cheaper. But right now, from my understanding, you can only get this on Apex Tactical's website, and it is going to be $200. Now, with that said, there are a lot of people on both sides of this aisle that have let me know all of the thoughts on this and everything, and I do see both sides of the aisle. I'm not one-sided. I'm not I do love Apex Tactical. I love all of their stuff. They make good quality products. I highly recommend just about anything that Apex Tactical makes. This is a really good barrel. Really well done, everything. Most barrels that you get, for pistols or any barrel in general, but specifically for pistols, you're going to be spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a barrel, just about no matter who you get it through. And I've seen barrels like $300+. Ridiculous. So, I mean, it is expensive. It's an expensive upgrade, but all barrel upgrades are going to be expensive. This barrel at $200 is a reasonable, well-priced barrel. It's a reasonable, well-priced upgrade for what you get. Now, on the other side of the aisle, there's a lot of people who are on the get rid of that, get a Glock, thing, and apparently nobody's caught on to this, but I do have a Glock. I have several Glocks. I love my Glocks. I also love the SD9VE. It's a fun pistol. It's cheap, affordable, and a lot of people like this pistol. A lot of people have it. So I've had a lot of people watch some of the upgrades that I've done, and I just like doing stuff like that. And the SD9VE pistol was one of the first pistols that I got. And, my family owns a machine shop. I've done plenty of videos doing stuff at the machine shop. And I had this pistol, so I was like, hey, let's do some stuff to it. And I started doing a couple of things, and that turned out pretty cool. And I did some more things. Started doing videos on them, and everybody else thought that was cool. And there's always been the people that are out there saying that's completely ridiculous and you do it to a more expensive pistol. And, like I said, I can see both sides of the aisle. This is an expensive upgrade, period. But it is more so an expensive upgrade for this pistol. When I got this pistol, I think I was paying like $380, somewhere around there. It was a while ago. Now you can get this pistol even cheaper. I think I've heard of some people getting it like somewhere in between $250 and $300 now. And I mean, that's a really, really good price. I mean, I like this pistol. It's like I said, it's not a Glock, but I like this pistol. I love this pistol. I've kept it. I didn't want to get rid of it. And I kept doing stuff to it because it was my thing. I liked it. So you can get this pistol for most of the time I've seen it under $300. So now you're talking about doing a upgrade that's $200. So you've got a $300 pistol and you're talking about doing a $200 upgrade. I mean, a lot of people don't want to do that. And I get it. I understand. But there's a lot of people that they like this pistol, or this is the only pistol that they own, and they want to do some stuff to it. And this pistol has very, very limited upgrade options compared to like a Glock or M&P, which I get it. Like I said, I see both sides of the aisles. But a lot of people, me included, have been really, really, really wanting a barrel option to go with because there was none. Now, a lot of people were like, whoa, when this thing came out and it's $200, which you should have been figuring that. I mean, nobody's going to make a barrel for a pistol that you have to do absolutely nothing to it to get it to work, that is extended with a thread on it. So that in turn gives you even more options. If you wanted to put, I don't know, a suppressor on here, a compensator or a flash hider or anything, the market, it goes wild with stuff like that. So if you get a hold of this opens more options to do whatever you wanted to with this pistol. So I see both sides of the aisle. People thought this whole thing was stupid. They thought the pistol was stupid, and something spending this kind of money on an upgrade for the pistol was stupid. But there are a lot of people like me that really wanted this option for this pistol, did a bunch of stuff to their pistol, and wanted a barrel option to go with. And it's finally came out. It's here, and you can get a hold to it. And I finally got one in. So let's put this thing on. I think I did cover everything about this pistol. Some in my notes. Yes, I saw this earlier, didn't know. For some reason, you can't get this barrel. It's not for sale in different places. California, Connecticut, Hawaii, the city of Aurora. I'm not, sorry, I don't know where Aurora is. Illinois, New Jersey, New York, and Washington, D.C. If you live in one of those places and you really wouldn't wanting the barrel option, apparently it sucks for you. This barrel is not for sale in any of those places. But if you don't live in one of those areas, like me, you're set. You can get the barrel. All right, so let's take this barrel out. There we go. Yeah, so this is the barrel more up close. Titanium nitride coating. It is shortened a little bit. I think I cut like 1/8 of an inch off and then put the crown in there. So, I mean, I like this barrel. It's not like I'm going to get rid of it, but let's see if this fits. To do this, you are going to have to take the thread protector off, obviously. That is it in the slide. Let's put the thread protector on. And now it is installed. That's pretty cool. And on the side, it does have the Apex name and 9mm. Ooh. That does look pretty cool. And it does fit really good. No issues. Fitment is nice. Very good. Yes. So you finally have a barrel option for this pistol. Now, like I said earlier, now that I have this upgraded barrel, it does open the door for a lot of other cool stuff with this pistol. I have, before I even got this barrel, I'm pretty sure I had probably the coolest SD9VE in the world. But you know what? I don't want to toot my own horn. But even with that aside, now that I've got that barrel that I did out and have this new threaded extended barrel in here, it does open the door for a lot of other cool things. One I thought about was, I sent this barrel and a couple of other barrels to, like I said, Titanium Nitride out in California. They did the coating for me. Titanium Gun is their name. We could send this out to them and get it titanium nitride coating. That would, I mean, I think I'm going to leave it like this for a while and see if I dig it, if I want to go that route. But that would be cool, taking this out, sending it to them, taking that finish off and get the titanium nitride coating on it. So we could change the coating on it. Also, up until now, I believe there has been no such thing as a suppressed SD9VE. That would be pretty cool. I don't have a suppressor, so I might have to do a pair-up video with somebody else that has a suppressor to do a SD9VE suppressed and see how it works. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think anybody's done that. They probably haven't, since I haven't made a barrel, and I don't believe anybody else has, and Apex just came out with this thing, so I'm pretty sure there's been no such thing as a suppressed SD9VE. So that is another thing that could come out down the road now that this is available. Another thing is throwing a flash hider or a compensator on this. That would be pretty cool to see how it works. I'd be able to do a whole nother video on making that, like I have made a bunch of other flash hiders and comps on the channel. I've done a bunch of videos on stuff like that. We could make one of that for this. That would completely change the look. Even just with the barrel, I mean, it's completely changed the look of this pistol. And then when you add something like that on there now available, since you have the threaded barrel to do, I mean, this would not look like a SD9VE anymore. I mean, it don't look like a SD9 now. But, I mean, this is, I've really been wanting somebody to come out with the threaded barrel for this pistol, because it opens the door for a lot more options. They finally did. It's finally here. I got a hold of one, so I am going to be planning stuff down the road to do with this and to do to the pistol. So more videos will be coming out down the road. Apex did sponsor this video. I do want to thank those guys for sending it out to the channel so I could make this video possible, and will be able to let me do other videos down the road since I finally have this. So you can get this barrel at apextactical.com. It does come with a price tag of $200. We've talked about that. So I do want to thank Apex. Be sure to give me a thumbs up on this video if you like this video. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. if you think it's stupid, if you like it, if you want one, if you like the SD9VE. I want to know all of your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you haven't yet, be sure to get subscribed to the channel. I do appreciate it. Be sure to check out all the other videos I've got out on the channel. I do a little bit of gun content like this, and I do have a bunch of other projects that I'm working on that is not gun content that I am trying to do videos on as well. So I'm trying to do all this at the same time. So be sure to show me some love and watch all of those other videos I've got, not just the gun content. And I am doing, in the middle of, while I'm filming this video, I did go on vacation not too long ago. Did have a lot of fun. I've filmed a lot through it, and I did different videos for every day I was out on vacation. I had a lot of fun filming it. I had a lot of fun making the videos, and well, they're doing absolutely horrible on the views as far as other videos do, so be sure to show me some love and check out some of the vacation videos. I do appreciate it. Like, comment, be sure to get subscribed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.